This is the award-winning Lee Pitts Live.
This portion of Lee Pitts Live is brought to you by Hodges University, celebrating 25 years of educating Southwest Florida.
Welcome back, Southwest Florida. If you haven't heard, then maybe you weren't supposed to know, because it's all over the place. The class reunion weekend explosion is going to be happening on June 26th, 27th, 28th, 2005, hosted by Cypress Lake Panthers class of 1980. And we talk about class of 1980. Who was the standout person in the class of 1980? You knew her as Campbell back then. Now she's Brunson. Chanetta Campbell Brunson. Welcome to Lee Pitts Live. I'm doing my Howard Cosey. Chanetta, why is it that you always try to take on big stuff? I mean, big stuff. Now, this is a monumental task to bring all these classes together, from class of 1970 through 1990. You just so community-oriented. Talk to me.
Oh, no, my dream is just doing big things. So that's why I'm doing this class reunion that God gave me the wisdom to do. And hopefully it's going to be a blast. It
sounds like it's going to be a blast. Speaking of a blast, I got a chance to talk to that world-renowned DJ, the mouth of the South, Randy's Center. Randy, I'm plugging you on television. We got his flyer up right now. Talk about Randy.
Yes, Randy was out of class of 80 at Cypress Lake High School, and he is one of the head DJs in Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas, known as Mouth from the South. So Randy Center is well known. He also played sports when he was in high school.
Yeah, I understand he was a standout athlete as well. So he's going to come down and rock the house each night. People get to see Randy each one of those reunion nights?
All 3 nights.
Okay, talk about what's going to happen on the first night.
The first night is our meet and greet night, where everyone will just come together and socialize, renew the vibe with meeting each other again. That has not been done in 30 or 40 years. So we'll be doing that. We'll also have some of our classmates that have their own businesses. We'll have tables set up, letting people know about what they're doing.
Okay, so you have vendors out there. People can get tables if they want to come out, and people can patronize them and learn about their products.
Yes, that's correct.
That's pretty good. Where is it taking place?
That first night, it's going to be held downtown on West 1st Street, the Legacy Harbor Marina.
Okay, the marina. And then second night?
The second night will be, actually, we start that morning with the boot camp. Kevin Ware, who also went to Cypress Lake High School, has his own fitness center in Chicago, Illinois. So he will be doing a boot camp down in Centennial Park.
Standout athlete as well when he was there.
Standout athlete.
Okay, so what I want you to do right now is take us through each day, June 6th, June 26th, 27th, 28th. Go ahead.
Okay, as we first said, on Friday night, the meet and greet at the Legacy Harbor. That Saturday morning in Centennial Park, we'll have our boot camp. And then after we do the boot camp, a couple hours later, we will aboard the JP Cruise, which will take us up and down the Caloosahatchee River until about 3:30.
That's a great cruise, JP Cruise. Everybody's going to be able to fit on that ship?
Everybody's
or they bringing a couple of extra ships?
On the ship. Actually, that ship holds about 400 people.
Okay.
So we'll have the whole ship to ourselves.
Okay, now, tell me who's invited so I don't mess this up. Who's invited to this class reunion? From what schools?
The schools are Cypress Lake, of course, Fort Myers, Riverdale, North, and we included Cape Coral High School.
Okay.
Because they were grandfathered in during the time. So originally there was only 4 schools, but Cape Coral came in 1979.
Okay, so if you were in those schools in 1970 to 1990, they need to call you at that number on the screen and get more details. How do they register? Get it, get on paper.
They can go on Facebook. We have a Facebook page.
Okay.
Class Reunion Weekend Explosion. And it has all of our information. They can download the forms and send them to that address.
Okay. Any money? Do they need to?
Yes.
Something this fancy got to cost a couple of dollars.
Believe it or not, the fee is only $75, and the gift bag is out of this world. We have T-shirts, CDs in it, memorabilia CDs, And on Saturday night, hopefully there is going to be a big surprise. I won't let the cat out of the bag yet until it's finalized. You know me, Lee, I like to do.
You definitely do big stuff.
But yes, that Saturday night at Club Celsius downtown, it's free. The ladies will have everything free of cost, but the men will have to pay a small fee. But that's on that Saturday night, and it's Dress to Impress, 70s and 80s.
I got you. So, Class Reunion Weekend Explosion, June 26th, 27th, 28th, hosted by Cypress Lake, class of 80. All these schools that you name are invited. Go to that Facebook page.
Yes.
Okay. Well, Chanetta, again, thanks for coming out. You're always doing big things in the community, and that's why you were selected as one of the Women of the Year for Lee Pitts Live.
I appreciate that, Lee.
Okay, let's bump you out.
It's a blessing.
Let's bump you out. As the saying goes on this particular show, for those who say it can't be done, they're usually interrupted by those like Chanetta, Brunson, and all the fine people who are associated with this class reunion who are doing it. Where are we? We're at Fifth Third Bank for Curious Bank. We'll see you next week.
Lee Pitts Live is a Lee Pitts Enterprise production.